Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
On first down, Stafford here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Bring it. 55, my guy, 55.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 29, Watson going deep for Diggs. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad, he's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Texans nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 20.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Watson now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
First down, Texan.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Going deep for Diggs. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. 16 yards, a first down.
First down,
so in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Antonio Gibson, the ball
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. That right there, a good side for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
At the 8-yard line.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
40, 40. Alert! 55, back 55. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, check right. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stafford. The open man is Westbrook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Muhammad. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. Got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's the score. Jaguars 14, Texans 7. Josh Lambeau, the kickoff for Jacksonville.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Watson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
1st and goal.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back. when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Vance McDonald, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 71 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Here's Muhammad. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 2 now, second and goal.
What we got? What we got? 11.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Lambo to add on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Texans 14. For Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Going for Metcalf. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
The final shot before the break. Stafford toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taken in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
50 yards.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Texans 28, Jaguars 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun, Stafford will get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
At the 40.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
3-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Muhammad, he'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there. 33 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And these 2 teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson. And able to find Conley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Watson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Watson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, Watson. And he finds Howard complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, Muhammad. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Stafford. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. To the air again, Stafford. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again, Stafford. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Muhammad, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strip that ball. Knee run.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage with 15. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
They go again with Muhammad. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short game that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lambo will put this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Caleb Chason in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Going up top. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Jaguars 45, Texans 31.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, You just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
At the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Watson. He's going to let it fly. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Today's final score.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Texans, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You know my name. Lil Bo.
You can't cover what you can't catch. The secondary can't miss a step against Tyreek.
Let's go, baby.
The only game plan for Khalil Mack is hoping it's an off day for him. He's certified. Some of the best executed pass rush moves you'll see. And Tank Lawrence has run stunts too. All right, the snapper. Backyard heroes. If you're a risk taker, you're going to love this mode. One drive, no kicking. starting at your 25. Let me see your work. Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin straps and let's go. Back to pass. Intercepted by Ronnie Lott, the hitman. Watch out. It's make it so your defense is done for the day. Avoid tug-of-war by scoring. You can handle that right now, Mahomes. Throwing middle. It's complete. Really nice effort. Good job. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. Now he'll move out the pocket. Patrick Mahomes dropping downfield. And they'll finally bump him out, but not after a big game. I can see you trying to trick play after that last game. And if it don't work, you still got 2 downs to get a first. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And his first hookup with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Mahomes, 1st and 10. Gets it to Giannis on the slant. No defense likes giving up games like that, ever. But especially on 1st down. You can catch him slipping now. 2nd down. Running it. Where you think you going? Right. Back up. You heard Khalil Mack. You might hear me say this a lot, and I'll keep saying it. Going backwards is not how you win. Now Mahomes. Pulled in by the Greek Freak. And he'll end that play by wiping his cleats on the red zone's doormat. All right, be ready to capitalize. The defense may be over-aggressive, so use that against them. Now Mahomes. Caught by Yacht, and he'll take it in for a Snappers touchdown. Back to the yard now. But remember, heroes never quit. The best ever. Coach Madden and his fundamentals. The saying is speed kills. Tyreek Hill has shown that his speed wins. Bobby Wagner ends plays, period.
Yeah, baby!
A true leader on and off the field. How can you not win with Cam Jordan? Let's go fundamentals, Dot City. Trey Moe here to give you a little push for your first swing through Superstar KO. Score 6, try for 2 more. Keep your opponent from making a score. Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. Here's Favre, 1st and 10. Throwing left side, he's got Elliott. Brought down after a nice game. Here's Favre, 1st and 10. His throw, incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. First run, Ezekiel Elliott. You're at your 47 now. Nice little run you got here. So, we gonna see some more of this? Not the worst case scenario by far. But you could be in a more favorable position though. Anyway, it's 3rd down. Buckle up. You're in the... Here goes Zeke. And after that huge game, they're just pushing that defense down the field. Here's Favre, 1st and 10. Wide open to Ertz. Where is the defense? Defense lets him slip into the red zone. Get it together, D. Kicking on 4th. Not happening. Can't happen. Let that factor into your red zone strategy. Making it look pretty. Touchdown, Dot City. All right now, Dot City is lining up for 2. Gonna try for 2 with Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get in. 8-0. It's like this in my book. You can either run from or run to the pressure. And superstar KO drops back to throw it, throwing into traffic, and that's complete. I'd run something quick after that last game. You might catch the defense off guard. First carry for Todd. There's Todd, heading for the pearly gates. Crosses into the defensive backyard before they can do anything back. Less than half of the field to go. It feels like y'all gonna eat this yardage up in no time. I see what's happening. On 1st down, back to Gurley. Short gain on the play. A gain is a gain, true indeed. But you know you can't KO nobody like that. Looks to throw on 2nd down. And the first catch for Juju Smith-Schuster. And they finally tackle him after a massive gain on the play. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. What a catch! And they take it to the defense's front porch, down at the 1-yard line. Make sure your timing is good if you throw it. Routes are more difficult to run with limited space. They'll try and run with it. And Todd Gurley is into the end zone. Fundamentals touchdown. One more play, Coach Madden, and your team has this one wrapped up. They'll give it to the... Looks like it's tug-of-war time. All tied up at 8 apiece. Who wants it more? Bring on that tug-of-war. looking to throw it here at midfield. And this will be incomplete. A hard pop to make the ball drop. Now they run to the left side. Right side. That's complete to Gurley.